Hey guys, welcome back to Max Soulstorm for Unification. Today I have another 1 vs 1 for you on Fata Morga. On the northern side, playing Blood Angels, we have aveend or Ever's Earth. On the southern side, playing Chaos Marines, we have DANTIST. So we today finish up the triangle of aveend, ELM and DANTIST with the last game, the last possible team combination, you could say, of now DANTIST versus aveend on Fata Morga. We have a very aggressive opener from DANTIST. We know this quadruple, or here 5 cultists with grenade launchers, and he did build the Chaos Armory first, and this time is how should I say, well done, as he's already aggressive with a squad with grenade launchers right from the get-go. These also have grenade launchers but not being aggressive, so this is kind of interesting and can capture the map really fast. And yeah, he also gets the second heretic aggressive, so he wants to build a turret, an aggressive turret probably over here. But there are 2 scouts here, and these scouts can get shotguns. Not sure what he did go. Okay, he did go for the progenitor barracks, so he aveend, that is, goes for triple scouts into Captain Tycho, and he's even going into melee against these and wins because he has a lot of models, can also reinforce a bunch. I think he does, yeah. He has just a lot of models, that it is. And this bolter turret is placed in a position where he can safely build it. The more optimal position would of course be here, but he was not sure if he can, yeah, do it over here. He could also now cancel it and rebuild it over here if he really wants to, but has already used some of his heretic stuff. He tries to be more aggressive. He could also try to capture it, but that is normally not well possible over here. And yeah, the thing about grenade launchers, they are really good against infantry, but not very good against buildings and commanders. So Captain Tycho should be able to, not sure that they have the knockback required to knock back Tycho over here. Do not think it is, yeah, they do not knock back quite a lot. They can kill infantry very well, as you can see here. But Tycho, he just needs to stand still and peel off models. Moving around is not the deal. He also would need a generator if possible to upgrade some points. Going into melee with 2 squads, no, 2 squads of scouts, and now a tactical marine is popping out, and this is now the time for these cultists to leave. They get a few models killed. There's a generator, as I said, and with a generator and upgraded listening post, you should be able to stabilize over here. On the other side, we have 1 generator, and yeah, is a bit behind in terms of building up his points, as he did build a turret over here and had 1 builder less, also using quite a lot of requisition to reinforce these cultists that now you see the grenade launchers do quite a lot of damage, but yeah, should be now on the brink of being brought out over here. Going on to melee with these tactical marines is probably a good idea, as yeah, Blood Angels are really good in melee over here. Now on the other side, Captain Tycho is forcing out these cultists on the other side, so we have like 4 squads of cultists being aggressive. That's why you have only 1 cultist squad over here. So very well done. Can build another generator over here. Would have liked a little bit more back, but it is minimal. First generator is now up, and we should see an upgrade listing post over here that should make short work of these cultists over here with this order cannon. Yeah, DANTIST immediately notices, will he lose a model? 1 model, 2 models. Okay, on the other side, now he is stabilizing another generator, so should be able to upgrade this one also pretty much immediately, as he does. So he has now the the only thing that is missing is of course his relic. The question is now if he is doing that, or if he is trying to be aggressive and yeah, try to how should I say, force DANTIST to not get his own relic. But yeah, he sees this and could actually try to get a turret with these builders, or is really trying to power build it with 2 builders. This is a build basically no time. If he power builds it, he does, and then he has generators, so he could actually also upgrade it more or less immediately. Has upgraded point over here. And if this is not upgraded, DANTIST could join the squad for his buff or get into melee. Both is feasible, I think. And he's not joining, he's just standing here and using his bolt pistol. He should go into melee, or Even those guys go into melee. He needs to go, join the squad and now go into melee, for example. Yes, very nice. But we have a lot of cultists now surrounding here. We have some grenade launchers from this side, grenade launchers from the other side. So this point gives vision for these grenade launchers. So he cannot actually kill it in the end. And also not having his own point. So this is 97 and 3 against 86 and 30. So 30. So we have a slight economic advantage for DANTIST. This tells me that there's a lot of upgraded points on aveend's side over here. Yeah, 3 upgraded points already. So he tries to make up for the point that he has not gotten yet with upgraded points. This is a way to kind of trying to stabilize. There's a lot of generators. Is he? Yeah, he has already tier 2 going. This is why he has so much floating going on. We quickly look what on aveend's side is going. Also tier 2. So they have both relatively a normal time tier 2, you could say, but in terms of army strength, I would say, yeah, these cultists are topsy-turvy. They can die in a few seconds if they are unattended, but yeah, we have 5 squads against only 2 squads of DANTIST. He's just camping back in his base, getting now the armory. So this is probably getting also the sacred artifact equivalent with this other builder and go for his signature, what I called again, oh no, for machine bastion actually, okay. Normally he tries to go for the sacred artifact or the reclusium or whatever it's called for the Parma's heavy weapon guys. On the other side we have 2 more generators, so he was a bit behind in the economy game, but now has the machine pit and yeah, upgrading these points to actually missile turrets. Not sure if it's in range then, because the missile has longer range, but there is now spreading out what you should do if you have like map control and semi-controlling, containing your opponents. Might as well get all the critical location, get the take and hold victory going, which we have not enabled in this game. Normally you would get it. Razorbacks. So it's Razorbacks against Hell Talents and Cultist Infiltration. So we would need Mephiston and or Skull Probes, and I think he should notice Everthos is that you normally get Cultist Infiltration. He has no detection whatsoever. He should really get the Skull Probes going, because yeah, now these guys are invisible. So what you gonna do? They do not have any great weaponry against these Razorbacks whatsoever. So that's one plus side, but they will still kill this infantry and they cannot be attacked by anything really. He should get the multi-melter, because yeah, otherwise he will not get this one. There's now the Skull Probe trying to detect this. Skull Probe infiltration seems not to be active now, not yet. And in comes the Hell Talon now. But the Hell Talon has no easy way of killing these listening posts, as they have auto cannons to see the damage is okay. We have now the cultist damage upgrade also done, and now some machine Heliots trying to repair. That's something Everthos is really good with, is like keeping his vehicles alive by repairing them. Multi-melter is there, multi-melter is here as well. So the multi-melter in conjunction with the listening post should be enough if he's not trying too close. The question is now, he will get this listening post. The question is now, will he get out of it? And we have now 3 Razorbacks. The maximum is 3, so he has the maximum of the Razorbacks. And he's sneakily decapping it, right? Yes, he is. They get detected for a second, but they will not die. This other Hell Talon needs to avoid, but I have already seen the Sacrificial Circle, which is the direct counter to vehicles with anti-vehicle stuff. Now he needs to focus down this turret and then this impulse. Yeah, there you go. Hell Talon wants to do some damage. Not sure what it's trying to do by moving right through here. But yeah, these horrors will be something. The question is now, is he... Okay, he's immediately sending them in. I was thinking if he's like waiting for 2 squads. Because one squad can kind of get overpowered. Not very well with these anti-vehicle weapons. We have the Icon Bearer of Nurgle. I need to read. Increases health regeneration of all troops he leads. Turns swords of foes. Okay, training their morale. And they have now, the cultists have now the Nurgle, what shall I call it, the Nurgle worship, which increases health regeneration of units around. I think that's what it does. And now the Razorbacks, if he sticks to his normal loadout, should be able to... I know this is already upgraded, but if he sticks to his normal loadout, he should more or less be able to deal some damage against these horror squads. Okay, Dantist doing something I normally see from Imperial Guard players, like building turrets in the base. But he's... Okay, that's why he's going to tier 3. Tier 3 is almost finished for Dantist, for Avers Earth, aveend as well. So now we see these cultists, but these are multi-melters. I mean, anything kills cultists, right? Doesn't really matter. Okay, some pathing. Not sure if this is intentional or not. If it's intentional, this would be a bit bad manner. But these are cultists in the end. Yeah, I think they got really badly pathed and will completely die now. Yeah, Dantist amidst defeat with those guys. But yeah, keeping his map control up, has 122 and 79 against 85 and 60. So economy-wise, it's 1.5 times for Dantist. Tech-wise, it is now a bit better for Avers Earth, of course, as he has the upgraded tier 3. But yeah, he is now here, and the juicy generators over here. There's not much tactical marines coming in. Should be trying to get some anti-infantry weaponry, because these hell talents, I think, can be dealt with by these Razorbacks. But the issue is these horrors. What they go for? No special weapons yet. They could get a sergeant if need be, but should focus down these horrors. Maybe even get into melee against these horrors, so that they cannot fight. There's even now a Predator, as he's tier 3, the Predator will be very good. There's the Nurgle Worship, increasing the health regeneration of units around. Is it noticeable? Yeah, it is noticeable. You can see the health bar going high. But yeah, I would say the tactical marines should actually focus melee against these horrors, because the horrors is the squad with the highest damage output over here. There's the Icon Bearer of Nurgle amidst these cultists of all things. Do we have... where is it? You can jump around. Yeah, whatever. So the question is now, is he getting also the Preacher? Corrupted Preacher over here. Can be helpful. Getting the second command upgrade for, I don't know, the Warpsmith is out, and there comes the Decimator. Demon Pit is here. Okay, is he trying to get the Demon Hood Ascension? He does. Demon Prince, what is it called? Summoning, whatever. So you can get the Ascension for those guys. And there's again these, I never have seen these worship being used like this, and like in a, I mean, it's in a good way. It's really good. There comes now the Decimator as well, so bringing out the tier 3 Might of Chaos, which is feared by so many because it's so good. And yeah, the autocannon, a Predator comes in trying to kill this Listen Post, will be able to. This Warpsmith will not repair it as much. He needs to focus it down. Oh, he's switching targets. Will now get a lot of damage done by these horrors over here. There we have some tactical swords trying to go into melee against this heavy bolter turret. This Predator should be supporting it. Predator over here will survive. There comes in now the Decimator Demon Engine, opening fire, doing like his signature dance move. Over here, his dubstep move. He's like, I think, is he in range? Yeah, he's firing. Yeah, is he getting, did he got an upgrade? Storm Laser. Very long range effects against hordes and infantry, lightly armored infantry. So for these Predators, probably not the best weapon, but still good enough. Demon Hood Ascension for the Chaos Lord is there. Chaos Lord is on front and will shortly ascend. I think he will go in, tank some damage. It's like the best way to do it is like using it when you're like targeted, because when you're changing forms, you're invulnerable. You have now some veterans in tier 3. You can get more models on these guys, and you can get, I think it's the tier 3 where you can get the upgrade that they get, like Terminator armor. Chaos Lord still tanking, not ascending for now. He's saving up. He has some, I think, obliterators being built up. There's another squad of veterans tying up these Chaos Marines. Will win. Chaos Lord is still fighting, still kicking. In comes the veteran squad again against these horrors, I think this time, which I like. Predator is focusing down the Decimator and dealing a lot of damage. Is he actually healing also the vehicles? It looks like so. Nurgle Blessing is pretty good. but Icon Barrow will go down. These cultists are more or less dead now. There should be no... Is there still one model from these cultists that doing this, or is this like the remaining... it's the Icon Barrow that is still alive in the squad, you could say. Demon Prince has now ascended. The Obliterators are out. Veterans need to force come over here. In comes now the Terminator squads as well. Predator being rebuilt, so a lot of units. The Obliterators are over here. They will kill pretty much anything you can see here, but they can also be focused down. There are only 5 models. Squad cap increased, but you see the damage. You actually need to tie them down into melee. These Obliterators are very poor in melee, but you can also see now these... oh, he tried to get an orbital bombardment, but died. Captain Tycho, no! We also saw now a tier 4 for Dantist, as he has so much resources. On the other side, I do not think tier 4 is even an option. We have 7 and 3 for the Chaos. The in comes the Demon. The Demon does not take up supply, but is still there kicking. Demon Engine does go down in the end. And the Obliterator is trying to focus down the Predator. Predator driving backwards, firing with all guns possible against this Demon. The Terminators with the assault cannons also trying this. Predator will go down. I think the arm cannon even should kill it if you use it. Yeah, arm cannon will kill it. Or will it? No. He's just missing. Now he kills it. And here we have the veterans going into melee and against his Obliterators. Obliterators are not meant for melee. But we have tier 4. I think this is an economy upgrade. Yes. And we get the Land Raider Hades. I think. Oh, yeah, Hades. And yeah, economy-wise, it should be still well in favor. No, he more or less tried to equalize it over here. Had now the orbital relay we already saw because of the Terminators. The range Terminators are still alive. Melee Terminators I do not see anywhere. Veterans now going in, killing the economy, or trying to at least. In comes now the Land Raider Hades over here. Land Raider Hades is a more or less against anti-vehicle, has this autocannon at the front, which is good against anything, but the twin-linked las cannons at the side, of course, will obliterate any vehicle he sets sights on. And there's a juicy Predator getting now las cannon shots left, right and center, and autocannon as well, of course. But yeah, Evers, as I said, is really good with repairing his stuff. Lost his point on the side over here, which should make a relatively big dent into his economy. Not sure if he's trying to get tier 4. He would need the commander building for Blood Angels, and not having it now. In comes some melee Terminators, maybe? Melee Terminators would be a prime option against this Demon Prince over here, I think. But there's no way he can actually tie it down. It will just run away. Not sure if he's like regenerating health. Yeah, he is actually pretty highly as well. And Hades not getting like touched anything, has lost 10 HP over here. But the Terminators getting the relic. That's not a good use for that time. Personal teleporters would be needed over here to try to come in and kill the Demon Prince or anything really. Now the Skull Probes are infiltrated and Predator all survived. In comes some more units. Should be Horus, I guess. It is Alpharius. Okay, why not? Give us a Primarch as well. He will now try to kill Captain Tycho, and he should, yeah, should be capable of it relatively easily. I mean, these are Terminators. If he like focuses him down, he's not the biggest of Primarchs. If he has a Skull Probe handy, which he does, he could try to focus him down, or the Demon Prince. By this matter, not sure why he is. But these are range Terminators. That's why in comes now the melee Terminators trying to, yeah, will be able to kill this Demon Prince if they get into melee. A single kill prevents them. There's even a Helldrake. I'm really interested to see the Helldrake. Morale is being killed over here. Land Raider Hades and some Obliterators over here against 2 Predators and a lot of Terminators. Terminators desperately trying to fire, but Alpharius is like absolutely relentlessly tying them up into melee. And in comes the Helldrake, and the Helldrake is very much the weapon against infantry. You see, it will get immediately focused down by 2 Predators, so he will get some damage surmounted on, but not before like all Terminators died over here. Not sure if there's resources for getting another one. killing one Predator in the meantime. Alpharius, whoops, having a big sync kill over here. Much better game. So this is probably the second or third game they had. GG, well played. So we had a tier 4 Chaos over here, not sticking to his tier 3 guns, even trying to kill this Helldrake. And you see the Helldrake can be really good against infantry, but then needs to turn around really quickly. And in the end even having Iskandar Kayon. I think he can summon a Bloodthirster on demand. I think he can. Costing like an arm and a leg and stuff, but still. Did he was trying to go for Titans? No, he was very happy in tier 4 with his Land Raider and Alpharius and Helldrake and Iskandar. It's a very nice game. I enjoyed this one. This was not sent in by anyone. I picked it up from the Dawn of War ladder, and yeah, really nice game. I liked it. Not very much of misplays anywhere. Maybe some minor micro slips up from Evers, or sometimes not having his units in the right place. But other than that, this was a worthy game by both players here. We know that Dantist is really good, but also this time Evers Earth showed that he, in his top form, can hold up against even like a veteran that is Dantist. So I enjoyed, as I said, multiple times this game quite a lot. Saw some units we normally not see, which I also like to see. Alpharius being happy, of course, over here. But as I'm talking too much here, I'd say, as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!